What's up, Soul Tribe? It's your girl Dominique with Empathic Guidance, and I'm back with another video for you guys today. And today I'm back with a general collective message, for the collective. If you guys haven't already subscribed to the tribe, please go ahead and do so by hitting that subscribe button, plus that post notification bell, so that you guys can be notified every single time I post another video or go live. Give this video a big fat thumbs up and leave all your thoughts and opinions down below. Check out the description where you guys can find out where to follow me on my other social media platforms, and as well as how to book a personal reading with me, okay? So without further ado, we're going to hop right in. I already called in the angels and ancestors, so we're going to go ahead and just get started. What's the collective message for today, February 10th, 2022, Spirit? What's coming in for the collective? Trust is in reverse. Okay, so, I mean, when I be doing my meditated pre-shuffles, some of the same stuff be coming out, because I was getting that y'all was starting to lose some type of patience when it come down to new love coming in. Like, y'all can be fully abundant and have everything else that y'all want in life, but it's something here that's missing. It's something here that's missing, and you feel like you've been being very patient, but it's like it's gonna take some releasing on your end that can help balance out the trust that you have, not only in yourself, the universe, your discernment, but just the process in general. Like, truly understanding a lesson doesn't require you to be closed off to everything for the rest of your life, but more or less learning your lesson and learning how to use it as a tool to help you navigate forward, i.e. just being able to use your discernment rather than to deem everybody as the same energy. You know, it's time to start looking at energy signatures, and we still getting positivity and trust in reverse. So it's like, if you don't have a positive outlook on something, that could be serving as a blockage, okay? We got magic in reverse. So yeah, it's because of manipulative energies in your life. You know, possibly even spiritual attacks that you may have faced. You may be feeling like, because you're trying to manifest something and it's not coming in exactly when you want it to, that you are losing your ability to manifest, or you may be feeling blocked in your manifestations of love. Okay, letting go is here. Yeah, it's something here that you're not letting go. You're not letting go of the stigmas that you picked up along the way when it comes down to love, you know. Yeah, you guys are wanting to get out of solitude. I'm seeing solitude in reverse, memories in reverse. So it's definitely negative memories that's keeping you stuck and bound here. We get ask for help underneath that. All right, but hope is underneath that. It's like, ask spirit and your spiritual team to restore your hope and your faith and positivity when it comes down to the things that you truly want. Because if in the back of your mind, in your subconscious, or even in your conscious mind, if the only thing that you absorbing is that I'm always going to attract negative people, I'm always going to attract people that want to spiritually attack me, I'm always going to attract people that want to manipulate me, then it's going to be either those options that come in or none at all. You know what I'm saying? So subconsciously, it's like, stop manifesting what you don't want by fearing it, by overthinking it, by giving negative memories too much power in your present day. That's why they saying being in the present moment is the most powerful thing that you can do. Because it's anything else is blocking you right now. The inability to be able to let go of something, to allow something to ruminate in your mind, to assume that every outcome is going to be the same, that's what's blocking you. It's not your ability to manifest that isn't there. It's your ability to trust that what you want to truly manifest rather than what you fear is going to be the thing that comes in for you. Because it's like you self-sabotaging your own manifestations by living in that energy. And you guys do hold a lot of light. Okay? And that could be why. That could be the reason why you are so reclusive. And the reason why you fear dark energy so much, because we all know that we can very well attract the opposite. We can very well attract what it is that needs us. And the darkness is what needs light the most. But it's just things that you have to let go of. And I feel like it's negative memories here. Negative memories of being manipulated. things that's keeping you in a vibration where it's really, really hard to call in those manifestations in a positive way. So either, I'm not blaming you for being abused or manipulated or treated a certain way, but I'm just telling you that what this message is saying is that more adjustments have to be made to your energy in order to be able to bring in what you actually want, which is a positive connection, one that's trusting and trustworthy, one that's not manipulative, but more something that brings in manifestation rather than manipulation. And that's something here that could be really hindering what it is that you calling in, what it is that you truly desire when it comes down to a true relationship. So focus on what it is that you want rather than what you don't want. That's what this message is trying to say. And then a lot of you guys could be blaming magic is what I'm getting here too. You could be feeling like somebody must have magic on me because I feel like I can't manifest. I feel blocked. You don't trust yourself. You're not able to see things clearly. So if some things have become incoherent or unbalanced because of some manipulation, some traumas that have been inflicted, then, it's not your fault that happened to you, but it's your responsibility in order to change that so that you can enrich your own life. Because it's nobody's responsibility to have a good experience here on this earthly plane but yours. Everybody else can just move on with their life, have a beautiful life, start a family, buy a home. Why you stuck in solitude when you got so much light to shed on humanity, when you got so much light to share with the right people? You just have to have faith in yourself that you're going to attract the right people this time around. Don't allow past things to distract you from the possibilities of the future. Okay? Don't allow your inner work to be in vain, and don't allow it to stop where it is. If you feel like you need to take more time to heal for yourself so that you can develop this sense of trust, so that you can also trust that you did so much inner work, you've did so much healing that you won't attract this again. But obviously this is a fragment of healing that still needs to be touched on. Okay, so let's see why positivity is in reverse. Also, we got to understand that being able to attract things, it requires us to be in a higher vibration. Yeah. It's like you're scared to take chances now. And I feel like this is the energy of slow down. Like, okay, we're getting the Fool here, but some of the mistakes that you may have had, or some of the people that have kind of slipped through the cracks, where you felt like, well, how didn't I see that, or how didn't I realize that, or how didn't I discern this person and their true intentions towards me? And this is why, because you move too quickly. Some of you guys can be, really deep lovers, and it's like when you meet people, especially if you don't meet people often, you may see the spiritual meaning behind every encounter that you have with different individuals, whether it's friends, co-workers. Like, you see the higher reason, the higher purpose, the higher perspective behind each interaction that happens in your life. You're aware that you cross paths with people for a specific reason. And so for some of you, you could have just moved too hastily. You could have been too quick to fall in love, too quick to trust. Just moving like the Fool, unaware. It's like in almost every single Fool card and every single tarot deck, the Fool is like damn near walking off the ledge. So it was like before you was too quick to take chances, now it's like you afraid to come to the edge. Because you haven't had positive experiences. And you haven't had positive experiences because you move too fast. For some of you. This could be just giving people the benefit of the doubt before you even know them. Yeah. And I'm getting the Knight of Cups in reverse. And that's a very insincere romantic energy. So it's like you haven't gotten your chance to see without rose-tinted glasses on when it comes down to certain people in your life. People be coming to see your life as a Page of Wands. You know, coming in flirtatious, probably offering you excitement, offering you sex, you know, offering you passion, offering you attraction, offering you a lot of desire and intensity, you know, probably fun, probably making you feel like a kid again and all of that good stuff. But at the same time, it's like you invest prematurely. And you might be feeling like you being spontaneous or trusting the universe, but in a sense, it's like a lot of times people come into our life to test us to see how much we have learned. And sometimes we have to prove that we've learned in order to go to the next level, or most of the time. And in this situation, I feel like that's what it is. And so each time that you might have misunderstood somebody's true intentions, or even if they were able to lie and get away with it, that could have been a test to see, like, you know, are you going to take your time to get to know this person, or are you going to let them lead? Are you going to hand them over your power and allow them to take it? To the point where you left powerless and you left like you can't have a positive outcome when it comes down to love. And I feel like this is love because love came out in reverse when I did the pre-shuffle. Love, trust, patience, all of it was in reverse, but abundance was there. So you guys are seeking abundance, or you can be doing very well financially, but you to a point in your life where you actually want to share it with somebody significant. But if you don't get yourself to the point of vibrating on the frequency of love and trust and understanding of why certain things happened, then you might end up perpetuating the same cycle over and over of having to embrace solitude and introspection. Let's get one more on positivity. You know, it's like, don't have such a positive outlook so quickly. Give people a chance to like show you them. You know, give them an opportunity to react to certain scenarios so that you could see their trueness. And so you can identify what's authentic versus what's a facade. Yeah, you feel like you unlucky when it comes to love. You feel like it was a lot of situations that should have reached a level of success, or that you thought was going to reach a level of success, or people that started off by giving you a lot of attention at the beginning and then snatching that away. And that's called love bombing and then devaluing. So for a lot of you, you've had a lot of different encounters with a lot of different narcissists or people that exhibit narcissistic qualities, where they come in, they put on a facade that they're everything that you wanted, and you believe it too quickly. Give people a chance to prove themselves. And even if it's not that, because you don't have to approach situations with arrogance, like people have to jump through hoops of fire to be with you. But it's best to test people somewhat in that way, just to see if they truly serious about a connection. Allow them to show you that they'll be there for you in times of need, instead of just asking and asking for you to always be there for them. Allow them to show you support in areas of your life where you know you need support. You need true, genuine friendship. You need, you know, people that's gonna root you on, or lift you up, inspire you, encourage you. Allow that person, allow times to pass so that you can actually see how different individuals are going to react to different scenarios, so that you can see if that's something you even need to be putting your time, trust, and energy into before you declare love. Because that's the role that you playing here that needs to cease. And truly connecting to your higher self, that so much so that the communication is so clear that you are unable to ignore red flags when it comes down to people that are just coming into your life to manipulate or gain opportunities for themselves and then leave you hanging. Why is trust in reverse here? But you guys are deeming yourself unlucky in love. And it's like, don't call that type of energy over your life, because thoughts become things and words can curse us. Yeah. Again, it's like you have a hard time trusting the energies that's coming in, because all of them are knights. Knights and pages. Either they not spiritually advanced enough, they're not practically advanced enough, they're not emotionally advanced enough, they're not healed enough, um they haven't resolved their inner childhood wounds. It's something here. Because what you notice is that when you looking for love, what you gaining is lower vibrational connections, like ones that are just sex based, ones where people want to be in and out of your life, flighty, not keeping their promises, making promises that they know they don't intend to keep. You get what I'm saying? But it's time to start giving people time. They say fools rush in. And we got the fool right here. So don't rush in. Don't overextend. You know, yes, leave your past baggage behind and all, but it's like, use these lessons to help you, because that's what they're meant to do. They're not meant to punish us. They're meant for us to learn aspects of ourselves that need to change, that needs to grow, that needs to evolve, so that we can better suit our own needs moving forward in life. Why is trust here in reverse? So yeah, you tired of the same old Charlatan energy. But in your time introspection, don't allow it to be in vain. If you've been sitting in solitude, if you've been celibate, if you've been holding out because you don't want to run across the same energies, make sure you looking into how you contribute to attracting these energies into your life. And this is not to bash or judge anybody, but if we don't take a sense of accountability for what type of energy we bring it into certain situations, how can we ever heal or change them or address them? Or know that, okay, yeah, I'll play this role. This is the role I have to play. I have to stop being so quick to trust people. I have to stop giving the benefit of the doubt to people that haven't earned that. I have to stop falling in love so quickly. I have to stop trusting so fast. I have to stop telling all of my business before it's something that I've completed or accomplished. It's meant for us to learn these lessons to see and be able to magnify parts of ourselves that may contribute to the issue. Not just to see other people, but to discern that which is what is within that causes us to continue to make the same decisions and be blinded to the same things over and over again. Because as I was stating before, if we don't evolve, we repeat. And it's only because Spirit wants you to grasp the actual lesson before you move into another situation so it can happen again. So take it as a gift if nothing in love is coming in for you. Because if you haven't completely grasped a specific lesson, then it might be a repeat. It might be a signature energy that you already have experienced one too many times, that's already put you in a state of feeling like you cannot even trust what it is that you manifest. You can't trust your own judgment. And it's not completely our fault. It's people that's out here that actually brag about putting on a facade for not even just weeks, but months and years when it comes down to their relationships. People that actually brag. Men that actually brag. And it's even women that actually brag about showing up as their representative so long enough to get what it is that they want and to leave somebody hanging. People are bragging about creating traumas within people. So no, it's not all your fault. It's not. You're not what caused people to act like this. Their own shadows, their own fears is what caused it. But we just have to understand that everybody got different traumas. Some people got the same traumas, and some people process it in like a different way. You could be the type of person that exemplifies the exact opposite energy to what has hurt you, but some people exemplify the exact energy that hurt them. That way they can feel like they protecting themselves or they beating somebody to the punch. So it's all about whether we operating out of our higher or lower self, which route we gonna decide to take. Are you gonna become a product of your environment? Are you gonna be labeled a hurt person that hurts people? Or are you gonna rise above that type of cycle by becoming a bigger person? By advocating for the very individual that you once were and other people that may be experiencing that? Or are you going to become the next villain? a living hell in other people's lives? Are you going to bleed your old wounds on new situations so as to sabotage it anyways? That's why Spirit rather us learn our lessons completely before they send something in. See that as a spare. You being spared. Rather than you attracting the same energy or sabotaging a good opportunity with somebody healthy because you don't see that they're healthy, because you're comparing them to the past, because you haven't healed the past, because those memories are still coming up. You still having flashbacks. You still feel upset when you hear about it. That isn't let go. That's not allowing that cord to be severed. When you still feel the trauma that's connected to it and it's not something that's fully digested, like, oh yeah, well that happens, but it's life. What can we do? I learned valuable lessons from it. So I can't say that you know what I'm saying? I can't say I'll do it again, but I can't say I regretted it either because it built me up. It made me a stronger person. It contributed to who I am today. In addition to the action that I took to actually heal that pain, to become who I am, to rise above it. You know? So you can look at it two ways. You can look at it how the people that are hurting you are looking at it. Like, screw this. This will never happen to me again because I'm going to beat them to the punch. Or you can look at it exactly how I exemplified for you just before that. Okay? So let's see why trust is in reverse one more time. I don't think we have to clarify this, guys, because I feel like it's pretty straightforward. You know, I don't feel like this is anything or anybody specific in your life. This is for somebody that wants true love. You know what I'm saying? This is somebody that feels like they've been manifesting it, that they've manifested everything in their life that they want besides love, but they still having a hard time trusting their own judgment when it comes to love. And again, love can be love on any aspect. This can be trusting family members. This can be trusting to make new friends, to have new associates, to collaborate with people, to build a soul tribe of people that you can actually confide in or trust or, you know, feel good around. Rather than feeling like, before you even know a person, assuming the worst. That's a blockage in your life right now. Why is trust in reverse? These people have learned from you. That's what I will say. Yeah, you got to stop worrying about it. You got to stop allowing anxiety to get the worst of you. You got to stop overthinking things. You have to trust this journey that you've been on. All of this research that you've done. All of this, you know, looking at the details of your life. Assessing deep details about yourself. The deep details of the past that may have contributed to why it is that you needed to go into introspection to begin with. But it's not meant for you to stay there. It's not meant for you to call that you cursed in love over your life, because if you call that over your life, then it will be. It's time to have a more positive outlook, and it's time for you to trust your ability to see through the BS to begin with. Okay, so why is magic in reverse? I'm telling you. And you see how this baby is like resting, but is having a bad dream. You allowing those negative energies to haunt you while you trying to make plans for the future, where you're trying to look at a brighter outcome. You are a very powerful human being. You don't realize how even your most negative thoughts can manifest. So try thinking and believing the opposite. Try clearing your subconscious mind. Try getting a past regression reading. Try contacting a shaman so that you can properly break these cords, especially if you've done many cord removals or meditations on your own and it seems as though these cords are just way too thick and attached for you to do on your own. Sometimes it's worth actually investing in something to be completely freed from it. Because we were getting asked for help. And I was also getting, not too long ago, that you guys need some type of mentor. You know, you could be a healer yourself, but for those of you that can connect with people of like minds, and you find somebody that's more educated, more advanced, and they know more, you know, they have a more rounded perspective when it comes down to things like this, ask for help. Some of you guys may actually have to pay a professional, even if that's a psychiatrist or a therapist or a counselor. Especially if something is creating something like PTSD for you, which is causing hindrance when it comes down to you manifesting the type of love that you want, which you deserve, because clearly you know how to give it. But attracting people that also know how to reciprocate it has been an issue for you. And there was something to be learned behind that. This can also be prayer and meditation. But again, if you've done all that you can, ask for help. Let's get 2 more for magic in reverse. So with that magic in reverse, I feel like you're not even aware as to how magical your own thoughts are and how they can manifest so quickly. Yeah, I'm telling you, so many people stabbed you in the back, but it's time for you to move on from that. They stabbed you in the back. They blocked you. Look at these demons. Negative thoughts, dark thoughts. This is the child here, and that person has his tongue sticking out to the demon. It's like, stick your tongue out to these demons and keep moving. Don't allow them to block your movement forward. Yes, because you are being, look, this demon is following you everywhere you go. Look at it. It's like the Grim Reaper is just waiting for you to slip up so they can claim you as their own. Like, no, don't be the bigger person. Hurt people that hurt you. Get back. Revenge. Seek revenge through hurting other people. That's going to be your way to inadvertently. How the hell does that work? You hurt new people that ain't got nothing to do with the pain. And I ain't even talking about y'all. I'm talking about the people that have hurt y'all, that have been hurt. How does that even work? So it's like, are you imagining your ex while you hurting somebody that's completely innocent? And that's just me taking up for y'all. Y'all know I'm in big sister mode like half the time. But yes, this is what's causing delay in your union. And just like this demon is following somebody around, these dark thoughts, this lower vibrational energy is following you around as you mature in your journey. It's like this person went from being a child to being somebody, a warrior, somebody that can stand up for themselves, and it's still watching. You see what I'm saying? So I get it. If you feel like it's following you throughout life, like it's a curse over your life when it comes down to love. But do not claim that. Take back your power. Sever any cords. Allow yourself to heal from betrayals. All, if not most of us, have faced very painful endings in our lives, betrayals and all of that. But if you gonna give these people the energy that's over your life that you feel like is following you from relationship and relationship, sabotaging it, give them something to watch. With this Page of Swords here, get them something to watch. Okay? Get them something real to watch, like you overcoming what they did to you. Okay? Alright, guys. I hope this helps somebody today. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Join the Soul Tribe, and I'll check you guys out on the next one. Peace.